I got the good one. All right, so the motion sensor, you've already got numbers, so that's good. So let's go ahead and pull up the antenna. Turn the device around to the back. Yeah, it's not very long.
Whoa. Okay, this is weird.
Yeah. Yep, there's a little flap back there, right underneath. You're going to flip it this way.
Why is it picking this up from a sign?
Because it is basically a depth perception.
Ah.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. I'm trying to handle two things. So on the back of that, there's two little white buttons. Do you see it? The one on the right.
That's my shadow. That's this. How do I keep it away from my shadow? It keeps picking up my shadow. Okay, I'll just walk this way. Yeah, okay, this works better. Okay, there's people over there. This thing's in like night vision mode. That is so sick. Hi.
So,
It's picking up that as a shadow over there by the barn.
and it will. So when I'm loosening, like when I'm like lightening it up and I kind of see something in there, I want to make sure it's also like not taking the shape of the wall.
Yes.
It will pick up because there's obviously the wall is shorter than the building behind it.
It went 28.3.
28?
28.
Yeah.
28.3.
So
Oh, wow.
And now it's 15.3.
28 is good.
14.4.
So I would say at this point, let's just keep the base at 25. How
What
about
the
that?
heck?
Okay. So what's anything that's above 25?
25.
Okay.
Yo, what is happening?
And that's good because you actually have a person in view. So what's happening is it's picking up the wire behind him.
Okay.
So it looks like it's attached to his head, but it's picking up the wire behind him.
I was gonna say it was overlapping. Hey, Brianna, I see you.
Hi.
I see you in here. There's two people.
Wave.
Hi.
So I guess we're teaming up.
Yeah, let's team up. I'm gonna follow you. All right. Remember to be respectful about this.
Yes. I don't know what to ask.
Here.
Yeah, I
It
the
did-
fact that I'm not going to talk about the children because
That's when it spiked up, didn't it?
Yeah, that's the reason why I went to like a 5, I think.
It
5.1,
yes.
then a 4.9.
That was very high.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel so
oh,
bad for them.
I do too. That's a really terrible thing.
I'm curious on what happened, but I'm not going to ask because that's kind of rude. 2.9.
Oh my gosh, the wires.
Yeah.
Okay, I see him. I see you. There's people around. What? Okay, as soon as it spiked up, I saw something pop up right over there.
Okay.
I don't know if that was because no, it was on the ground and then it popped up over like up there, and I know that was nothing, but I don't know about the one on the ground.
What would be the proper title to 13.9? But of course, note anything that's above 25.
I'm not sure.
So, what would be the proper title to refer to, like, the people here? The people that used to live here?
Like Eliza or Charles?
Eliza. Would it be like
I would-
Madam Eliza or
I would say
Miss
like
Eliza?
ma'am or Miss Eliza or something like that.
Yeah, but because these people are from
The
way back
1700s.
when, Madam might be more respectful.
Maybe.
I kind of want to ask at least Miss Eliza if she could like make this light go to purple, please. Or something. That might, but just kind of doing the wrong thing. Chill. I got social anxiety. It's not spiking up much.
So,
No.
what would you want to say? Like, Madam Eliza, if you're here, could you please like raise the frequency on this? Is that what you want to say?
Yeah, like I like to ask if she can make the sensor go off to blue. I have no confidence.
You can do it.
I'm just gonna chill.
Okay.
Be kind of passive.
Hello, Mother.
This is cute. Could you share your family name? Could you share your family name, Mrs. Eliza?
Hello.
You still using your hot hands?
Where did she go? Keep trying to find Kendal.
Okay, I see you.
Somehow this antenna is not going off by my own motion.
What the what?
Hopefully the person with the other spirit box hasn't offended anyone of the mansion yet. Hopefully. Because that'd be kind of rude.
Everyone should be very respectful.
Yeah.
What the?
What? I don't like that.
I think it's activating with the wall. I think this is the wall. I think we're okay.
Let's get away from the car.
Yes, that's why I'm turning around and going this way. What?
Good.
Yes.
Oh, I just realized that tablet would have probably been just trying to figure out what proper title to refer to Liza.
It's okay. That's like completely normal thing.
Yeah. It got a 6.0 for a minute.
Really?
1.1, 1.4, but he said not to do anything that's above 25. 'Cause I got like a 32 and 32.4, then a 28. It was like a 6.5.
Yes. Okay, I'm assuming that is one of us. Because if it's not, we're going to have an issue.
What?
I'm assuming that is one of us. I'm assuming that's them.
Yeah. I forgot the colors.
I see you, Mom.
Alright, everybody, come on back. Let's see what we captured. Come on, Cheri. It's all up there in your own little world. Any other numbers for me? Still 25?
Sadly.
You did get a 12.6 on the other one.
Should I go ahead and stop the
Go ahead and
camera?
stop it. Give your hands a break. Again, we're not going to be spreading out in here. We're just going to talk about the history and move on. This is Philadelphia Alley. More Philadelphia, right? So, this used to be called Duelers Alley. Reason why? This is where some of the duels used to occur for the city of Charleston. Once that tour moves, you'll see the length of it, and you'll see exactly why this is where they kept them. We all tell that same story, but again, different details out of me because you need those for your investigation, right? So, there was a doctor that moves down here from Rhode Island. His name is Dr. Joseph Brown Ladd. For you Spirit Box people, if you hear the song Brown Eyed Girl, it is not a coincidence. We're getting the word brown out of it. Which, by the way, I want to stop there just for a second because we've been talking about malevolent spirits and demons and all kinds of things along the way. In between, you're going to hear that conversation. The places we're going to tonight, there are also things inside my bag that help keep things grounded so nobody goes home with anything. Most of the time, if that's going to happen, it's the ghosts that you guys brought with you that are going home with me because I have all the communication here. So kind of keep that in mind. It's to keep me safe and you. Also, I have kids that get on this tour a lot. You know, the little Ghostbuster kids I get dressed up as Venkman? Yeah, it happens all the time. The places we're going to are not malevolent places. We're talking about a prominent English family, a duel, pirates, and then a crazy bloody author. Like, that's the gist. I want to keep it creepy, but not serial killer creepy, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
Okay, so can we drop all the malevolent and demon stuff, if you don't mind?
Okay.
Again, the more we talk about it, the more we're like, kind of like drawing it to us. And it's not what I'm at. So, let's get back to Dr. Ladd. He moves down here because he's supposed to get married to his fiancée, Amanda. Amanda just inherited a bunch of money from her dead parents. She's an attorney, helping her out with all of this cash. The attorney thinks that Dr. Ladd is just after Amanda's money. So he tells Amanda, get rid of the doctor. Dr. Ladd moves to Charleston to prove that he's not after Amanda's money. He's going to start his medical practice down here. By the way, this is the location of why I bought that Ouija board that's in your hands, just so you know. We're going to get into that in just a second. The coachman that was bringing Dr. Ladd into Charleston set him up to be robbed and killed. It wasn't a good start to his stay in Charleston. Somebody was walking by that knew the coachman. His name was Ralph Isaacs, and he's about to stop what's about to happen. I'm going to stop on Ralph for a second because he has the same initials as where the doctor came from. Rhode Island, Ralph Isaacs. Before I had the Ouija board, the spirit boxes were giving me the letters R.I. all the time from DJs. It was the weirdest thing. But we need a secondary clue because that belongs to two different characters. We need to know which person it belongs to. But R.I. has shown up on our Ouija board consecutively. So the IR, I'm not excited about. I wanted R.I. So kind of keep an eye on that. Anyway, Ralph tells the doctor, dude, I know this guy. He's going to try to kill you. Come with me. I got some friends at 59 Church Street. You can stay there and you'll be safe and good to go. So the doctor took him up on the offer. They became friends. The longer the doctor stays here, the more money he's making, which means he's proving his point that he's not just after Amanda's money. So he's doing pretty well for himself. Amanda got wind of this, and she's moving down soon so they can get married. Dr. Ladd became known as the Whistling Doctor. I'm going to also point out that every haunted city you will ever visit in the future will have a cliched whistling ghost. We all have one, but there is proof of this one. Kendal laughs because she's probably heard a whistling ghost story. But we're using voice recorders with me tonight, so in the background, hopefully we'll be able to find something in that background. We're going to get more onto that because there actually is proof of the whistles. So, back to Dr. Ladd and Ralph. They go see plays together, but they can't sit next to each other because, see, there's our fake whistle already.
Yeah, who did that?
So, I caught that already, because it's not always that obvious. The plays they go see, they can't sit next to each other because the doctor makes more money. That's just the way the hierarchy works in Charleston at the point in time. So they go see Richard III one night from Shakespeare, and they're talking about the new actress on their way home. They're arguing. The doctor thought she was fantastic, the new actress. Ralph didn't think so. The argument turns into a bunch of insults on the doctor's fiance back home in Rhode Island. So it gets really ugly, and they go their separate ways. Ralph has friends here because he's lived here a long time. So he goes to see his friends at the newspaper, and he puts an ad in the newspaper telling the whole city of Charleston what he thinks of the doctor. Kind of a, you're a disgrace to society, sir. Dr. Ladd saw the ad, obviously, rebutted with, let's go to Dueler's Alley. We're going to settle this. So they came down, they took their 10 paces, they turned, the doctor pointed his gun in the air, and he shot. He didn't want to kill his friend. He just wanted to have the courage and bravery to show up to the fight, which is often what happened at a duel, by the way. Ralph has his one bullet. He puts it in the kneecap on the doctor. So, Dr. Ladd didn't die either. Ralph proved his point, he's still pissed off, not willing to forgive. Dr. Ladd's friends picked him up, carried him home to 59 Church Street, where he dies 10 days later after refusing medical treatment. This is 1786. It wasn't about the same type of gunshot wound you would think of today. It was more about lead poisoning. He probably tried to bleed this out himself, which is why he refused medical treatment. Every ghost story will tell you as you walk down here, listen for whistles. Obviously not from Jennifer. So, what I will tell you is that from using that voice recorder, keep in mind, last night we had whistling come through on the spirit box recording from a song, and it was just the whistling part of the song. It happens constantly. I would say probably about 2 to 3 times a month that I will see that. We've also had the word whistle show up, even on Kendal's device. So again, these are weird things that occur down there. The other pieces, there's obviously a lot that goes on down here. But again, if you're going to come down here on your own, because I can't take you all the way through, I'm going to tell you why, because I've actually been kicked out of here before. That's the fun part of the story, anyway. So, can't take you all the way through. If you're going to, use your voice recorder, see if you get whistles in the background. So, I will tell you that every local knows this story. Anybody walking up and down Cumberland or Queen Street throws a whistle down the alley. We all do it. I do it every single night on my way back to my car. So I have to pass it. We pass my garage on the way here. So I have to throw a whistle down here just because I got kicked out and I had to mess with the other tourists, just like Jennifer just did this. Here's how I got booted out. This is the fun part. This alley didn't come all the way through, going that way. It was cut off about halfway. Why? Because before it was Dueler's Alley, it was called Cow Alley. This is where they kept the livestock in the city of Charleston. That means the bricks on that side are older than the side on this side. Those bricks on the opposite end are sun-dried bricks from slave children. There's a full handprint from a slave child down there, along with fingerprint swipes on others. I took everybody down there to show them the history of it. However, my groups of 10 always like to, try to huddle around that one brick, waiting for something to happen. I treat that brick the exact same way I do a grave. That kid's not staring at that brick in the afterlife. He's not there. However, November 26th, 2020, my entire group, yes, the date is important, my entire group is huddled, waiting for something to happen from the human appear. I'm trying to push them along, not only because I don't think he's there, but because it's also outside the kitchen window of the beautiful mansion at the end of the alley. Let's split the sea and let them come through. Sorry about that. Oh, you're good. You're good.
Be right through. How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Very close.
You got anything crazy coming up? Yeah. Nice. All right. So, where was I? I'm pushing people along because of the break, right? And it's outside the kitchen window of that beautiful mansion.
Why is this
Yeah,
not
I was out of
focusing?
bounds. We're not allowed down there. I was new at this and didn't really know that I was out of bounds. It's in a residential area. So the new neighbor came out screaming. My daughter thought it was great. She was on the floor that night because Dad's getting yelled at. And we moved on. The next day was Thanksgiving. I don't work on Thanksgiving because I worked in retail management for over 20 years, mainly for Walmart. You adults can feel my pain, right? So the next day was November 28th. That's the important date. I get a phone call asking me to go down halfway, which is what we're allowed to go, or reroute my group. I decided I'm going to reroute the group, and I told them flat out I don't have any proof from this next story, which is pirates, because I'm a vampire guy. I've investigated that space several times, and I didn't have anything. So I was going to tell them what little bit I did know about piracy and see what happens. Before we left, somebody heard the name Anne on a spirit box. I did not tell that group we are going to be investigating Anne Bonny, the famous female pirate. So, shit. So we get up there, I told a little bit I did know. Somebody else heard the number 300. I don't know what that means in real time. We're there on November 28th. I'm doing the research the next day of 2020. Anne Bonny's trial for piracy, November 28th of 1720. We were there on the exact 300th anniversary of her pirate trial. What I will tell you about this next space we're going to, obviously we're going to get bleed over from this story that I just told you about the doctor. But Anne Bonny is said to be seen all over town. It is one of those hit or miss locations, just like any paranormal spot. I can almost guarantee something's going to happen at Pinckney Mansion, but that one, I cannot guarantee that we're going to have something. I'm going to know after 5 minutes of telling you the history of the building and that space of what you guys are telling me you're hearing or seeing, if we actually have hits from Anne Bonny. Otherwise, we'll be moving on pretty quickly. Otherwise, if we are getting hits, then we're going to stay for a few minutes and see what other things we can capture to go along with it. Again, it's either a lot or nothing. That's just the kind of space that it is. Before we leave the space, do we have anything going on there that besides the upstairs and stair?
No, just
Okay.
upstairs.
Anybody
and
else hear
stairs.
anything, or have you guys all been focused on me? Because you all have crazy laser eyes tonight.
At one point I got a 3.2.
3.2.
It's all the lights were on all the way up to orange.
Wow.
It keeps switching up.
So that's higher. Like this base for this location, because of the lamp post, is about 5. So anything below 5, I'm gonna say is probably from the lamp post. But you had a 10. So again, we had a little bit of something going on. The cameras obviously are all operating at this point, so we're gonna see if anything's gonna pop up out of those cameras. Paul's doing a great job moving around, so you gotta have a great viewpoint there. That's pretty steady, which means it's coming from something man-made. So whenever it's a rhythm, like a pulse, like you could count it as a beat, or if it's super steady like that,
Yeah, if
it's
I put it down, it goes.
yeah, you got it's probably coming from some kind of wiring, something nearby that's just capturing it right there. So we're gonna debunk that right away. But yeah, that 3.6, I'm gonna still say is probably coming from lamppost. Again, 5 is about the average for this spot.
Yeah.
That's the base. The gate behind me before we leave the space. This is the reason why I stopped here. Remember that the alley didn't go all the way through this way?
Yeah.
We're going back to the dueling times. This was a shortcut to get to the cemetery on the other side of that wall in the event of a loser. So if somebody died, instead of carrying them all the way down to the end of Queen Street and coming back down around, they just take the dead body this way. So that way they can get to the cemetery quicker and go celebrate the winter with a pint. Just kind of the way that things went back there in the 1780s. But again, I always like to point out the date because not everybody knows why it's here. The wrought iron that you're looking at was probably put there in the early 1900s, so well over 120 plus years afterwards. But the archway is original, so that's exactly why it's there. Because there's a little courtyard right here and then a cemetery right next to it. It's gated now, but it probably wasn't back then. So, you guys ready to go learn about some crazy pirates?
Mhm.
All right, video recordings, if you want to keep them going, just keep in mind people don't like cars and themselves being filmed, so just be discreet as we're kind of walking up to that next space. We'll stay out of everybody else's way. Let's do this. Pictures of the gate. Get your snapshots.
You don't have to light them up though.
Hmm?
Does it have to light them up?
I don't think there's single one time that this has reached like a 200 is because someone picked off the ghost. Pirate.
Okay, parking meter.
Yeah.
Somebody call my name back there? Did you say something? Peter?
Me? No.
I thought somebody called my name.
I just said pirate.
I said parking meter because the parking meter ticked off the person recognition thing.
I wonder. I'm kind of sad we can't take this stuff into Provost.
Oh God. Don't even get me started with those freaking things that are in Provost.
I'm much you want that this is gonna go off like crazy in photos?
Oh, it probably would.
Oh.
I still want to know what was up with that one half of the mannequins getting facial recognition and the other one not. Oh wait, we were here earlier today.
Oh, I guess another parking lot.
Yay, parking lots. Twisted Nerve is playing in my head and I can't get it to stop.
I feel like it would be coming.
Try to take a break from the light bag. This story's a little animated, so I get to move around a little bit.
Why does it keep going out of focus? Quit.
Yeah, you're on 1080, so it shouldn't have to refocus a whole lot.
It's refocusing.
Interesting. Cameras do act up in here. I haven't obviously had that experience with that one.
What the?
All right. What have we seen? What have we heard along the way? What do we got? Didn't you guys have something that I needed to write down? President, right?
Right.
That was back at Pinky Mansion. You got all the pictures that you wanted back there? Cool. Any crazy words?
Bride.
Bride. Oh, that's a good one for here. Yeah.
Oh god.
That's funny, actually.
This thing keeps unfocusing and refocusing over here.
Could be the lights in the
Or the parking deck, maybe?
I will tell you that the thermal imaging camera has acted up on more than one occasion in this space. So if things are happening already where things are malfunctioning, again, we don't normally have EMF in this space. So it is malfunctioning from something else. Very interesting. Just doing like a refocus.
Another one bites the dust.
Watch your battery life for me if you can. Keter, do you even have battery bar on there?
I do not see a battery bar, no.
She had the song on. Bites the dust.
No, that's not a battery bar.
That's a good one. Obviously, we're talking to dead people. The funny thing is, I mean, we're about to talk about Anne Bonny, but the songs we normally hear here are Girls Just Want to Have Fun and Material Girl. We hear those all the time here.
That's funny.
It
I
is.
just thought of something. I think Anna was supposed to get married at one point.
Did get married.
Yeah. Maybe it has something to do with bride.
Yeah, that's why I'm excited about it.
It's still doing the refocus thing.
So after we go through the history here and we spread out and it's still doing it, I want to know which different locations, if it's the entire location or just from lighting. So it is a good point.
No, right there, too.
Let's talk about why we're here. We're here to take a look at that tiny little building over there with the crosses on it. Those are not crosses, by the way. Those are earthquake bolts. If you're not familiar with earthquake bolts, they're turnbuckles that go all the way through the roof or the floor of the building. Basically, what they do is if we have another earthquake, like what we did in 1886 that I mentioned earlier, you can turn the turnbuckles days after slowly, and it will tighten the building back up so it doesn't incur any other further damage. It's a great idea. It just doesn't work. But it is part of the reason of why we're here. So, those earthquake bolts are the first set that Charleston ever put in. Why? Because that's the oldest government building in South Carolina. It was finished in 1713. We are here because that building was being constructed at the same exact time that Anne Bonny came here to start a new life. It's what I call a familiar. You guys all watch the TV shows where they use the teddy bears with the EMF detector in it to attract a child ghost? It's the same principle. We're here, and again, we have other buildings around the same street, but again, she bounces all over town. We're hoping that the 15 minutes, 20 minutes that we're going to be here, so she will see. That's the hope. So let's kind of get into the rest of Anne's history. The building took 10 years to build. Does that sound like our government? Small building, 10 years? No, not at all. Thank you. So, he's like, our story with Anne begins right in the middle of the construction. Try to follow me because there's a lot of twists, and I slow down on the twist to make sure you guys are getting the gist of this. So, 1708, a young lady named Anne Cormack moves here from Ireland. Yes, I know, the history's going to be long on this one, I'm sorry.
I am supposed to be still recording right now,
You
right?
can start recording if you want. Again, there's no other tours around, so I mean, if you want to record while we're here, or if you want to give the camera a break to see if it refocuses, that's fine too. The same thing goes with you. So if you want to give it a break, I splice all those videos together anyway. So there's one video for each.
I got an MR.
Camera's on.
Like, right
Mary Reed.
Yeah.
We've had that in the past. Nice. Good job, man. Love it. Finally. Haven't had something out of that device in like 3 nights.
I have an idea for why it's always for like the powdered stuff because we're higher. We got a blue.
Hit the reset button.
Okay. I think it was just movement, even though I didn't move. I just held it.
I'll take note of it. We'll see if that blue comes back.
Okay.
It's not a,
My camera's still doing the.
I want more of it.
My camera's still doing the thing.
Okay, we'll move around the whole lot and let's see what we can get out of that.
Okay, it's doing it a lot over here. Moving over here.
Interesting. Has your camera done anything crazy, Paul?
Not that I've like noticed, but some of the cold spots will kind of.
Oh, it's doing it here too. It's not doing it here, but it is right there.
I will tell you with that camera, we've seen like a white film go over somebody with holding a spirit box, and then the spirit box stops working. Like, it's actual, like, serious evidence. We've seen it multiple times in this location. So, and it hasn't been like the same person for a while.
Doing it over there too.
So, and you're recording at this point?
Yes, I am recording.
Just take
Yep.
a quick peek at what you're looking at here.
It's not even in focus right now.
It's a little blurry.
Yeah.
Might be because of the size of the lot.
Oh,
And I'll compare it to last night's recording to see if it's maybe the size. Again, I'm still learning more about this device. I only got to use it once or twice before
Did you
I
see
had
that?
to hand it off. And it should refocus from time to time.
Yeah, it is refocusing.
But I mean, the video overall looks okay. We should be able to make out any figures.
Yeah,
if
it's
anything
not-
comes up. Let's pick up the tree.
That's a tree, Brianna.
Tree.
Okay.
But with your
Okay.
camera,
Oh.
It's a green.
yeah, that's probably
And
coming
it's
from
flickering to orange.
probably coming from you. You did jolt a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Why does it do it really badly when I look at it over here?
So I will tell you, and I'm gonna tell the whole group too. But psychics that I get on this tour, they all describe the same person standing by the powder magazine. And it's a man wearing blue pants and a white shirt, like a soldier.
Wait, should I go over there and see if I pick anything up?
Completely up to you. I will tell you that one of the best orbs I've ever caught in my life with the infrared came from that wall. And it was intelligent, and it moved close to me, saw me, turned a little bit, and then went up and dissipated.
Hey,
It was giant. It was bigger than my head.
do you want to go check that out?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Also,
Let's go.
would I just ask if Anne could tell me her hair color?
Yeah. And just show her how to do it. You know how to do this. I mean, I've done it before. So, you can demonstrate. Again, this is a pirate. Let's get real with her.
Anything good over here? Mom? Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that my shadow? That's my shadow. Okay. God, this is so annoying. Why is the garage do this? What the? Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not, that's like right there. That's what, hello?
Anything coming out of your spirit box, Steve? Nothing. It's not easy to do, is it?
Okay, that's me. What?
My thing's having seizures.
It's having seizures?
Yes. It's just flickering. would you like to help me ask questions?
What the what?
Okay, apparently it's scanning a person there. And it's a
Yeah.
0.5. Want to help me ask and question?
Oh, it's doing the focus thing again. No, stop it.
Would you like to potentially help me ask questions?
What are you trying to ask?
If Anne could tell me her hair, and then I could potentially demonstrate how to activate the sensor. I don't have confidence to ask, so could you, maybe?
What? Wait, so you want me to ask for you?
Yes, please.
All right, Aunt Boney, if you're here, do you think you could show us your hair color?
All you have to do is touch the thing.
Boyfriend.
Boyfriend? Okay.
There's the activity.
Yeah, she did.
Okay, I have not been. I literally had zero issues with this thing doing the unfocus refocus thing until I got here.
It must be either a space or...
I don't think it's the space because it was happening in the heavily lit areas and the dimly lit ones.
maybe it's just lighting.
No.
Okay.
I tried to put it. Okay. That ain't my shadow that time. I saw my shadow. It picked up my shadow like 5 different times, and I was just like, "Excuse me."
Annie Bonnie, could you?
And Boney.
And Bonnie, could you potentially show us what your hair color is? All you have to do is touch the antenna like this, okay? Please. I don't think there's any activity.
What is that? Whoever is freaking jumping around in the corner over here, can you like chill?
Please stop having seizures.
For real.
I think it might be the box that you're picking up.
Okay.
I'm kind of sad that I'm not getting any activity.
It's okay. Hey, you got the 2 highest readings of the night.
Yeah. Oh, to be completely honest. Yeah, so I was actually watching this series, like, on Netflix about, like, pirates, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, and one of the episodes did actually cover Anne Bonny.
And Bonnie and Reed were totally gay for each other.
Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm.
Lesbian couple.
Lesbian pirates.
Yeah. I just got a 1.8 just now, but it's not like anything above 2.5.
Hey, 1.8, that's good.
Yeah, but it's not above 2.5. We got blue.
It might be because we're getting close to the corner, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Should I turn the camera off?
Yeah, you can give it a little bit of a break, especially since yours has been acting up in here. I'm definitely going to have to focus on, like I took note to watch that video a little bit closer here.
Okay, thank you. Camera's coming on. Oh, what? like that sound.
What was the sound?
Like, I got the beep that I get when it picks something up.
Oh.
Oh, what the freak? Hello.
What did we get?
I saw, like, the little blip of, like, the person thing. It moved, and then it disappeared.
That's concerning, and I heard another book. Let's catch up with the
It's
group.
still doing the refocus thing. Jesus.
Oh, we got trapped.
We got trapped, and my camera picked up the bush. Like,
Bush thing.
oh.
What did you get?
No.
What did you get?
No, there was a...
Oh, 2.9. We got 2.9 right there.
Right as I said, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, you're...
4.2.
They're all are also lights here, so it might be lights, but I don't know. But I swear, I thought I saw like.
Probably. But it's a 4.2.
Okay, at the
Oh,
top
this-
there. It's really cool.
I guess I'll just use the logic of because. If
All right, cameras on. Cameras on.
Back to blue, then went first.
Your EMF gen, that's the one where we caught the 157. They have the 82 meter out, the blinky light one, and I didn't even know what guys did. So hopefully it's really for the light. Like last night we got it all with.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Actually, I want to get you.
Oh,
If I get people, I have to keep them so I can keep the colors
fair.
steady, I guess. So you're good.
Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people around here right now, so I gotta look for a sixth.
I'm not getting anything.
Turn up your sensitivity a little bit.
Hey, Brianna.
We've gotten a couple.
What is happening?
Not
I
just
don't
him.
know.
So we've had his initial show up, we've had his son's initial show up here. But we've had something else from the little monument like way back in the corner. We actually had that woman's name fully spelled out, missing one letter. Her name is Marguerite. Like, that's a lot of letters. Like, I'm gonna say it's like 7, 8, 9 letters. I'm not counting it in my head right
We've
now.
had
but we were
Marguerite,
missing
we've had
one.
him, we've had Lavinia.
We've also had her initials.
Jeez.
Which is MB. So it's Marguerite Ball. So again, just be kind of aware. With your device, I don't want to withhold too much, just because we're still learning about this. The ghosts are still learning how to use this. Because it is such a weird.
Okay, I see them over there. There should be.
I think we might have gotten a blue.
Oh my gosh, what is
I
happening?
reset it to blue once, then I went back to blue. I reset it again, and then it went back to blue again.
Sure.
And I just reset it.
I already
and
have
there's
blue
nothing.
written down, so it's going to be a multiple times in the report. So let's see if you can find where the numbers are going to show up.
Okay.
So find us some great numbers. Kendall, let me see that with you.
So, grassy knoll we go.
I'm coming with you.
Just
Oh no. Oh, stop
What?
doing the zoomy thing. It's doing the zoomy thing. Okay, I think that's a branch.
Is this a grassy knoll technically?
I suppose so, yes. How come?
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna wander around. Blue. Again.
Oh, dude, perfect.
Again.
What?
Sir? We just got like a blue, reset orange.
Yeah,
reset
that blue,
reset
orange, blue. I saw that.
Alright, so let's go ahead and, because your REM is all over the place. Obviously, we're getting only up to blues, so let's turn the REM off and have you focus on numbers, because that's really what's going to show where we're going to get some answers. So we have, obviously, multiple blues. I'll get the orange written in there.
Okay.
But yeah, the blue, like we obviously figured out we have something going on. There's some motion moving on around us, so let's just find where the numbers are and kind of figure out which spirit box needs to be.
Okay, so the base would be like 25? 2.5?
No, 2.5.
Yeah.
And then we're going to ask.
Okay.
Okay, I can see you, but that's about it right now.
14.8 over here.
14?
14.8 for a dead moment.
Oh, okay. I don't know if he heard you. Here, I'm scanning around here. I don't see anything.
Oh, 50. 50.4.
50?
50.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nope. I'm going back.
Here, I'm gonna go this way.
No! That's the closest second pairs. Someone get the sir. We got a 50.
Someone get the sir. Hey, we had huh?
What do you have?
We had a 50 on her like EMF detector. We had a 50 right here in this area. My mother. That's my shadow. It was right over here. 50. Yeah. It spiked to 50.
Yeah. It's nice. From 14.8 to 50.4 over here. Oh, it's a 19.4.
19.
Yeah, now it's a 7.
Okay. I'm scanning
9.4,
around if oh, what the
9.8.
heck?
What? 11.9.
21.
21.8.
32.
14.
What? It is
32.
my camera's doing the
24.
zoom in zoom out thing again.
16.
Or the focus thing. This area seems to be the hot spot right now.
5.8. 4.4.
Oh, jeez.
5.6. I think we can like fan out, I guess, somewhat. 15.9.
15?
Yeah, 15.9. For a moment. $11.5. No, it's back to 2.2. Okay, it's a dead zero over in this area.
Okay, so this little area right here was the hot spot for him.
Mine got up to 3.1 was the highest I got.
Huh.
But mine's been very low for the most.
7.2.
Yours spiked up to 32. Like
I saw the 32 on yours, yeah.
Yeah.
yes. And I saw it reach 50, so we know he's here.
When I see people
We got
standing in
two
other
like
places,
32s over here.
We had the 32 and we had the 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just all around.
They're like I think it was a 32.4, then a 32.5. Somewhere in this area.
Yeah.
We're just searching this area.
I don't see any
Highest
specific
mine got
length.
was 3.1, so mine's
gonna
not going anywhere as
So
up.
we're gonna switch the
21.
style of it.
Okay, I was
10.
looking, yeah, I was like, there must be a different knob. Okay, okay. So let's
Still measuring in milligauss, the same as hers, but it's gonna be on standard versus weighted.
Okay.
This is where I have to keep track of what yours is doing.
18.4.
Okay.
Okay, 18.
Take an 18.
Again, we're making this area. 8.9.
Be careful, people want.
And my camera's doing the focus thing when I stepped over here.
11.2.
It just seems like
My camera's not focusing at all.
69.
9.2.
And when I follow people in a different spot, they're surrounding.
17.2. Over here.
Anything from
Mine
there?
is still way lower than hers.
Okay.
12.5.
My max right now is 1.1.
That's next.
Oh no, wait, I just got 3.4
Oh, 12.
right here.
12.3 again. 5.5.
What was the sun's name?
11.5. 24.8.
Okay, let me
24.
Yeah, 24.8.
There's your 24.
Now it's 0 again. Now, where's the 4? 4.9. 4.6.
All the way up to
25.4.
she's getting some decent
see
reads
mine's
over
so
there.
much
35. 35.7.
35.7.
Yep.
This is where she's
33.
No
52.
way.
We got a 52.
No way it's getting
People
up
live
that.
nearby. We gotta keep it down a little bit.
Sorry.
No
We got
way.
52.2.
Like those are houses back
No
there.
way it's taking something that is bull crap.
You're just excited. It's okay.
27.8.
Oh, and my camera's doing the thing again.
I've already taken note of it for me to watch it.
Okay. 9.7.
Yeah, hers is
8.4,
flickering.
What do you got? What color?
Yellow, flickering. Yep.
35.9.
Most I got was 3.4. Oh, whoa, 7.9.
I got red.
I
It
just
went
got
all
a
the way up to red.
You got red?
Yeah, like all the way to zero.
I know, 7.9 was my, sorry.
37.9.
My camera will not focus at all right here.
That's actually the most I've gotten all night.
There we go.
You guys stay here. I'm gonna bring everybody over so we can kind of talk to them about what's going on, and then
Okay.
we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
'Cause, I mean, obviously
Oh,
reading
it went
the
red
videos,
again.
I'll have to watch the videos to see like, if we have any other crazy anomalies. We just can't see on the small screens. So, Cheri, what's the battery look like on the EMF? At least we have something come out of it. All right.
How do I check the battery on this thing?
I'm gonna have to stop the video.
Okay.
65.9.
What? 60?
65.9. Okay, I'm gonna quickly report.
Okay.
Okay. It was a 17.6 for a moment. Like 5.6, 13.6, 5.7, 7.8, 4.2, 0.5, 4.2, 0.3.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that?
What? What did you get? Was it like human-esque?
Yeah, it was after he had moved off my screen. Something else popped over there before she just walked on.
Huh. Maybe it was the ghost. We're getting 15.5.
No way.
definitely getting things in this area.
Yeah.
I feel.
Let's rein it in. Now that we've got our crazy up to 65.9, we're heading through the video cameras, giving them a break, because I'm going to be collecting